Hello everyone, I'm Gefepido, and this is part 3 with the Destructive Defenders. So, this honestly could be going a lot worse. I mean, we've got at least one rather difficult island coming up, but the grid is still full, and a surprising number of people have survived despite me shamelessly letting them die. Honestly, it's a very different game when you don't really give a shit. And I'll have to make sure to get shields on Shrapnel Mech when I can, because, you know. Otherwise, Morgan's gonna kill himself. Honestly, this passive would be interesting on Archive Armors, the Lamonymous squad from way back whenever. Because it had an interesting setup where APC mech could evacuate buildings, so Devastator mech's collateral damage didn't matter, but, well, didn't feel like APC mech was quite keeping up. Anyway, I'm still inclined to leave Vertex for last. May as well have everything, all the upgrades I can get before I try to deal with that lot. And over here, well, could be worse. Do minor units count for the, let me see here, for the energy converter thing? Because if a colony dying gives me grid back, that makes this pretty different than if they don't. Guess we'll see. Alright, so this is gonna be tricky, to say the least. Awesome, but tricky. Oh boy. What a mess this is gonna be. Well, I'll have to see what I can do, I suppose. Disruptor's pretty sweet, though, not gonna lie. I can and hey. Looks like I'm seeing some, what's the word? Oh yeah, water. Water's good. Well, it is going to be tricky to get the mites, but it feels like an unreasonable number of Vec. Wow, okay, that's a lot of stuff. Okay, let's see, we got this guy, doesn't really matter. Do zero damage attacks stop, mites? I don't think they do. Okay, so that's one problem, two problems, three problem, four problems. Now, hypothetically, if I do this, well, that's a building down, but at least a Vec dies in return. And that means the Mantis ceases to be a threat by virtue of the building having died anyway. Isn't that nice? Now, I'm slightly inclined to have Generator Mech pop off now, even though it's perhaps foolish. I guess if Shrapnel goes here, then the floater dies, and the Mantis gets pushed somewhere it's not a threat anymore, so that's something. But now, actually, if I... Oh, wait. What's the attack order? So, wait. If I flip targeting the isopod, then, let's see. The stink bug kills the isopod, and the Mantis kills the floater? That's almost too good to be true. Now this guy, the problem is I might actually need to do like this. Because otherwise this building gets popped. Unless I can, yeah, I can't really get into position. Though if I put the shield here... Yeah, I can't really get Generator Mech in position to shield that thing anyway. Alright, so... Let me see here. Yeah, I might actually have to do... Well, the isopod would be hitting here is a bit of an issue. But on the other hand... If the isopod dies, it won't matter. And if I do this, at least we're... Then where's Shrapnel Mech shooting, though? Actually, wait. If Shrapnel Mech goes here and shoots like this... Then, well, that building dies anyway. And then Blast Mech would get the Mantis. Finish off the Mantis with the push and get the Firefly. And I forgot to keep track of whether the colony counts for... whatever. I'm gonna need to get those mites real soon, though. Or just start... yeah. Oh, this fuck thinks he's clever, don't he? I mean, I could honestly take this turn and just start repairing since pretty much nobody's in a danger, but... It feels a bit foolish, and yet... I guess I can't really... Hang on. I could have Blast Mech do this, or Shrapnel Mech do this, which would at least preserve the Disruptor's shield and push the other asshole away. Then Blast Mech can get on a spawn tile and repair, and Generator Mech can repair. And just one more thing. And hopefully I can save Shrapnel Mech's turn, next turn, enough to repair or something. If the Disruptor plays nice. Fucking Soldier Sign. Oh, this motherfucker. Okay, so... All other... So wait, the colonies get the HP boost? For some reason... Do they not count as minor units? I don't know how it works. Maybe I'm misremembering some of the rules. Anyway, this... Alright, I might need... And I don't think the colonies can be flipped because weird creep bullshit. Though flipping the Mantis would, you know, get the floater at least. How far can they go? 3, 4, 5, 6. If Shrapnel Mech goes here, I mean, it'd get one colony at least. If I did this, not really very impressive. Does this... Oh, with the boost, that'd at least do the 1, yeah. And that would put this colony down to 1. Yeah, that's almost too good to pass up. Then I can flip the Mantis and have Blast Mech slam the Mantis into the other colony. Oh, wait! Yeah, no, I need it. For a second I was thinking about having Shrapnel Mech hit it itself, but this is better. And if I do this... Ah, hell, the floater goes first. Well, no, wait, it'll... No, wait, I don't think it gets to do that until it cues its action. So I think I'm good here. Should I be shielding? Probably not. There we go. Somehow this worked out. This game sure is weird. Okay, who needs XP? Oh, right, the one who needs to repair the mag. Well. And that's a wrap, I suppose. Now, I need to figure out what the hell I'm upgrading next, because I don't know if I can afford to put the core down yet. I mean, I could give Blast Mech health. It's not the worst idea, but I don't want the extra shield yet. I probably want more damage on Blast Mech, so I could just give him the HP now and then swap it over when I get one more core. Which I should soon. Oh boy, this is going to be a bloody fucking mess, isn't it? This one, well, I suppose if I really hate Perfect Island bonuses, then this is the mission for me. Not that this is likely to go much better, but, okay, so 1, 2, 3... I guess I may as well try for the wrap. I need as much cores as I can get. See, I've complained about this before, but you know, you end up in a position where anywhere you stand is gonna lure a Vec into standing on a mineral to get you. Should I just... I don't know. There's no winning here, is there? At least with this, yeah. No, Morgan, we cannot. Bastard. Oh, come on! See what I fucking mean here? Oh wait, this one's not... Great, cool, lovely. So I could do like this and at least take out the Scion. That's, wait, is the colony not attacking? That's... Okay, I probably want to get the time pod, but... Could go here, I suppose, but that's one. Okay, so let me think. So, I could have Shrapnel go here, shoot like this, and take out the Scion and preserve that, thing. The building, right. For the moment. And then have Generator Mech, could just go up here and pop shield on some stuff of mine. And then, I don't know. Blast Mech can entertain itself some way. I guess could go up here, and the colony would then die from its attack, if nothing else. It's not a great plan, but it's a thing I can do. And As much as I'd like to get a third mineral, I don't know that I can afford to spend more time fucking around when, you know, colonies are building up away from me. And shielding the mercenaries seems like a reasonable idea at this time. Still, I'm cooked if these two get taken. Or this one, but I'd be surprised if the Mantis went there. Okay, so yeah, the colonies absolutely count for grid. So the grid's probably going to be safe. Oh, fuck you! I apologize for my rudeness, but floaters can be very annoying. Okay, so I may just have to... Well, actually, I could just go here and blast the floater into the... It still rages me that blast science flying things into other things doesn't, you know, hurt the first thing any more than just, you know, whatever. And then I could just have him do that, generator mech go here, then I suppose, then I guess shrapnel mech could do like this. That's actually a pretty strong play aside from leaving the colony alive. But the colony's not attacking anything at the moment. Okay. I suppose I can't complain too much, all things considered. Do I need this one for... Well, one step at a time. Screw you, innocent civilians. Oh, wait, did the damage go before... I'm losing track of what the order of... If I go over here, the... Well, he's shielded, though. So it should be okay. Right? I could have sworn in the past if one of my attacks both broke a building and killed enemies that it, the grid defense upgrade came after the enemy death. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Or rather, it matters, but there's little pointless to complain now. So, let's see. I need to do something here. I could just have the mercenary rig hit the colony since the actual Scion's gone. This is getting annoying, but, I guess I could also have Shrapnel Mech get over here and kill the colony while, the rig kills the floater, so Blast Mech can just take the colony. Because the floater is a higher priority, I must suppose. Okay. If that's how it is. And... Hey, I can even shield up all over here since, you know, I'm about to give this delightful fellow some fun. You know, I always think I don't need that much movement on artillery, but the accelerator is really nice to have. Excuse me. Alright, so I have zero problems. How much damage did the Mantis do? I could have the mercenary slam the stink bug into this guy, but it seems kind of pointless. Okay. Alright, I think I can do something useful here. That's... whatever. Okay, so I did get the grid back after the... Doesn't matter. I just wanted to make sure I got some extra XP since, you know, Andromeda's not killing enemies directly. Speaking of which, here. Watchtower culture must be so weird. Ooh, fancy. Anyway. Good enough for now. Alright, so... Oh, fuck my life. Fuck my heart and soul. Alright, let's see what happens. Worst case, I make a fool of myself. Go ahead, you can say it, guys. Anyway. Oh boy, that's actually going to be a real well, I guess it does prevent the Vec from getting in that particular corner. Though if they had, I probably could have just smacked them into the wall. The mountain, I mean, but it's... Okay, so... Let's see. If I get Blast Mech out of the way... Right, that'll hit the mountain and not the... Actually, maybe I don't want to get Blast Mech out of the way. Maybe this is just where everyone's meant to be. Because Blast Mech can then smack the Scion into the Mantis. This would at least get one guy clear. And then he's targeting Generator. I was thinking to have, well... Yeah, it'd have to be like this. So if I did that, that'd get the Scion gone. I would have liked to kill the Isopod, but... Oh, shit, this guy has to be stopped. That's an issue. Alright, hang on. What I could do... Let's see. I could have Shrapnel Mech do this, which kills the Isopod and the Scion and some other shit. I could, frankly, ignore the Stink Bug. I was inclined to have Generator Mech pop its shield here, hence the setup. Though I should probably shield the train, actually. Because, yeah, if I have, like, Shrapnel Mech over here somewhere, and then, you know, I do the thing with Shrapnel Mech, then I could do this and shield the train, and that's the correct action. In fact, it's so obviously correct that I feel rather silly for considering anything else, even briefly. Now, in principle, I should block. Well, I would normally say that, but I think I gotta get this rock out of the way before it causes me any grief. Because it will, right? And yeah, breaking the rock definitely gave me the grid. Okay, that's a little annoying. Okay, this guy doesn't really... Alright, so, Now, the train itself is technically clear. So if I did this, the train itself would survive, and... Would the Mantis die before it broke the time pod if I do this? I don't know. I could just get over here and shield the building and let the bastard come. And then, actually that would work, right? I could go over here and shield the building, costing a grid. Then have Shrapnel Mech get over here and do this, presuming it does not break the time pod. If it does, I would be obligated to undo turn, because blah 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 mechanical confusion. And then Blast Mech can just wipe that stink bug. I'm going to try that, but if it crushes the time pod, that's, you know, undo turn fodder. Is the time pod okay? It looks okay. Yeah. Huh. And this loser can take its best shot. Oh, boy. Now, honestly, if I were a floater, I'd try to show up before the last turn, but what do I know about Vec tactics? This is why no one puts me in charge of the hive, right? I was gonna say, like, if I do this, that would actually kill the floater. But if I shield the train, then I could drop the shot here and... No, wait, that wouldn't. Problem is, I might just shield the train and let the train stay shielded. And then, oh! If I have Shrapnel Mech go here and do this, that takes out those. I could shield the train first, and then it won't bloody matter what this loser does. Since I can't act in the smoke, sadly. And wow, the accelerator is really paying off here. Technically, oh, Prospero can't quite get over here to smack the stink bug into the train. So, the stink bug can, enjoy itself. This is going surprisingly well. But I'm sure I will pay for it on Island 4. Like he can't move a damn rock on his own. Oh, that is actually really nice to have, isn't it? Anyway, what is the next upgrade I want? I probably don't need another shield upgrade, do I? I feel like that would just complicate things to have that big a shield. Though I could see it being useful on the final battle, just stonewall everyone on all sides. Anyway, I'm leaning towards Shrapnel Mech getting the next damage upgrade, but... Excuse me. I'll probably sit on the core for now. Let's see if I can pull this off. I'd be kind of lying if I said I was optimistic, but, you know. Are the rigs enemies? I think they are. Alright, well. This is gonna be a mess trying to get the rig where it belongs, but... Oh, fucking hell! Isn't this your pilot, Tossix? Look what you've done. I mean, I remember from that other thing that they count as enemy units, but seriously, dude. That isn't cool. Anyway, so I'm leaning towards having Generator Mech do this now, before things get messy. Then the rig can... Oh, it's only 3, so it actually... Huh. Usually it can reach one of the things. I guess them being enemy units stop the enemies from, you know, killing them on purpose, but... So... If I did like this, well, that's actually not the coolest plan. That pushes this guy down, and that I don't want, but... Troublesome, troublesome. Now, if I do this, at least it's funny. Oh, that is actually kind of nice. Not super ideal, but funny. This guy might have to just take the shield. This guy is just gonna head over here, I suppose. But after I shield. Oh wait, maybe, shit. I guess if she's shielded first, it won't matter that much, but... And then I can put Shrapnel Mech somewhere. Could actually put him here, and then, this, and then Blast Mech slams the floater into the colony, just for completeness. It's not a great start, honestly, but it's an okay start. It would not be the worst start I've had. Nor the most humiliating. Does the rocks go first or the shield? I actually don't know. We shall find out. I guess the shield went first. Anyway, no part of this is great, but... Oh, I should have gone that way on the rig, but... Everything was such a mess up there. It's going to take all the turns just to get the Rex, if I get them. Alright, not a problem. Not necessarily a problem. Not a problem. Fuck you, floater. You don't belong in this fucking world. Oh, come on! Well. So the impression I get is that this one wants to die. These two, really. Now, this one I could ignore if I have to. This one boy. Actually, how much... No, I can't. Oh, wait. I could do this if I have the war rig do its thing first. Humorously enough. Oh, it's now a new unit without a shield? Well, suppose that doesn't really matter, does it? And... So if I do this, how much... That's going to be a lot of grid gone. But... I'll also kill 2 enemies and it'll... Ooh, that's maybe more than I should do. But... I can't afford to do like... Well... No, because the generator is gonna... I guess if I have the generator pop off here, then... Only half that grid... Well... It'd cost 1 for the shield, but... It'd be less bad. And I would be getting 2 back from the enemy death. Whatever. What's the point of... Plus, you know, the floater being gone is actually, significant. And what's the point of playing the squad if I'm not, you know... letting people die at every possible chance. Alright, this one's a little tricky. I mean, I could just go over here and blast him into the... and let this one take the hit, but in the meantime, This is annoying that I can't quite get there. Oh well. Long as I'm, you know, clear next turn, it'll be fine. Okay, let's just do this and then next turn. And, oh shit! If I do, like, this, then that's a little too much damage, but it'll push the rig just into range. Or I could do like this, and then it's... Fuck it, why not? Then I've got a pretty decent pusher to add on the last turn. I like these odds. Unless there's a floater. Fuck you. Alright, so the rig could just kill the stink bug right now, which might be the correct action. I mean, or I could do this, and then let the war rig do the, what do you call it, mantis. Amounts to the same. Or better yet, at this rate she probably won't get enough XP, but that is okay. It isn't enough. It's never enough. Oh, it's... Huh. Okay, sending him flying into the rocks does 0. No, that's just wrong. Oh, well. Okay, boss time? Boss time. Which boss am I? Oh, right, this guy. That one's not so bad. Let's just double check. Do I want to... I'm just trying to think if I should slap the core in Blast Max Health, because I've got 4 things to sell. I should easily be able to... I already have 4 cores coming anyway, right? Actually, wait. Is there any 2-core upgrade I need? There is not. So practically, I'm probably going to get the both health upgrades at this point, and then save the size, and then this damage upgrade last. I doubt I'll ever get this shield upgrade. I may as well accept it, because escort shields the allies and not oneself, so... Blast Mech is marginally less likely to have a shield at any given time than the others. Especially... whatever. Rambling again. Not important. Let's roll. Alright, how much does... 3, but also sets things on fire a lot, so that's cool. I mean... hard to go wrong with fire, I won't lie. Do I want to do this? This, I might want... Fuck, I don't know. I'll figure something out. I really would prefer if I could... No, wait. I probably want generator mech there, and then shrapnel here. Because it's important to get the allies and the corporate tower in the area, if possible. I don't know. Maybe that last shield upgrade isn't such a bad idea. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so that's annoying. That... Alright. So... It definitely would be a good idea to pop that generator, I do believe. But in the meantime, let me think. The thought of doing like this does deeply amuse me. May not be ideal, but it deeply amuses me, and isn't that what really matters in life? Oh shit, forgot the mantis. Well, mantis isn't important. Not here, not now. Now, if I do this... No, wait. Why do that? I could... Okay, I don't want to push the isopod up. That's actually worse. If this building eats shit, well, it's not a corporate tower. So if I do this, then Blastmech could do the boss right now. Alternatively, I could just do like... No, like I said, that's stupid. Why am I even looking at this idea? I guess if we want to consider weird ideas, some way shooting over here would make the isopod only hit this one and the mantis hits this one. I don't like that angle of thought. Now, if Blastmech does this... No, if I'm doing like this, then, I may as well have Shrapnel Mech go first. And let these guys have the... Oof. And let this building eat it for a turn. It's not a mission objective. Ooh, Shouldn't I have gotten the grid back for killing the boss? Do bosses not count? Huh. I'm not even arguing. Oh, nice. That's a good shit. Okay, this mantis really starting to get cocky because of his shield. I was gonna say, so if he does like this, then the Scion dying would put down the colony and the... So yeah, hypothetically, if I had Shrapnel Mech do this... Then the Scion die, then I could have Blastmech get over here and blast the Scion, which would kill these two and block a spawn. And then Generator Mech could get somewhere and... Well, this building's shielded, so it's not the end of the world if this obnoxious mantis dicks around with it. What do I want Generator Mech doing, though? Should be doing something, right? Actually... It does sort of amuse me to say it, but Generator Mech could just do like this, since being shielded won't save these two, will it? If it's just a matter of their low HP. I just want to make sure Generator Mech goes off before, what's it called? Blastmech does its thing. This has been a very strange run. But hey, the grid's high and I don't lose the game from Earth being depopulated. Oh, this one really thinks he's adorable, don't he? So if I get Generator Mech out of the way and have Shrapnel do like this, then that's a good shit, yeah? Better yet, if I get Generator Mech over here and have Shrapnel do this. Now, Generator Mech would be not really doing much this turn then, but that is okay. How much does she need to do, really? Actually, no. Could have her... is it worth this? I don't know if it's worth bothering. There's only one more turn, and these buildings are unlikely to be targeted. And I don't know how much kills I'm really getting. Okay, I am starting to see the value of that last shield upgrade. But it would be hard to avoid hitting enemies with that. Now we just gotta survive one more turn. Not a problem. Problem. Okay, so if Blastmech gets the hell out of the way... Could... okay, no. Hypothetically, let's say I do that. Then we got this. And I suppose it would be ideal if Blastmech blasted something else then. I wish I had a better way to kill things so the XP spreads among my units, but... I guess I'd want Blastmech over here then, to take the hit. I don't think I'm getting a better play than that. Alternatively, if I get Blastmech over here, or wherever, it doesn't matter, and did like this, then I believe that Mantis is going to eat shit, and the XP would be given to my, well, the full squad, really. Admittedly, that's like 1 XP, but... And I don't think the rest matters. Yeah, because the Mantis hits a shield, and then these two go to town on it. Alright. Oh my. That guy is pretty good at what he does, isn't he? Hang on, would he be better at Generator Mech? He might. And not just because he's closer to leveling. Did I not get... Give me Mr. George. Yeah, he's closer to the last level, and skilled is just... Well, skilled, you know? Ah, well. Andromeda was fine, but she decided to shoot our own Rex. Well, the Rex that we needed for stuff. Plus, I can get 5 cores now, and... Oh, wow. Networked shielding might actually be really good on this squad, wouldn't it? So if I can get 3... I could get 3 damage on this, and then... Can I get 2 more and get networked shield going? Okay, I have 15 rep to spend. I could have 13 after getting this, so it wouldn't be quite enough for everything I want. But this is just really good for this squad, even with the shields. Because Shrapnel Mech sometimes shoots itself in the face. You know, that's a thing that has been known to happen, I'm sorry to say. So it might be a good idea to take this. You know, even if I don't fully power it yet. Hang on, no. I'm taking this. And then, yeah, how much left do I have? 4 rep left. So I guess I may as well buy 1 more core, or... And 1 more core and I'll get networked shielding. I think that's worth it for this particular squad. Anyway, thank you for watching. Join me next time for part 4.